This is Christine, aka Dr. Simple Budgets. I am a zero-base cash stuffing budgeter from Southern California, and from time to time I like to upload videos on the psychology behind budgeting and saving. If that is of interest to you, please like and subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. So it is the month of November. I do have a couple of new subscribers, and I wanted to show you how I budget. It isn't obvious on my channel because most of the time I just concentrate on my binders and stuffing my binders. But welcome to my work desk here. My actual desk for work is in another room. It's actually in the room behind this wall over here. And this is just my small workspace. It's a hutch that has two doors that open up, and you see it on the intro of all my videos. That is where I'm coming from every time that I do my cash stuffing. I am a hybrid budgeter in the sense that I do digital planning, and then I also use my planner book here to track all of my bills that come out. Let me explain. This is actually it would probably be better if I just went ahead and flipped this like this. Okay, yeah, that'll be much bigger if I do it that way. So down here at the bottom, this is just an Excel spreadsheet. This particular Excel spreadsheet is not special. It is one of the ones that is offered on the Excel app software, and you'll find it very easily because it has this little lady on the couch. So if you just type in, if you go to Excel and you just type in budget template, it'll give you quite a few options. This is one that popped up, so this is the one that I chose. Down here at the bottom, as you can see, every month I have a tab for it. And so this is the tab for November. When I'm ready to, I just cut and paste it into a new sheet, and then I adjust the numbers. I also put in all the formulas. So when you get the Excel spreadsheet, it will give you only one kind of formula, which is, I believe, the one that's right here, where you have an amount, and then when you pay it, it goes to zero. That doesn't work for, say, like sinking funds, right? Because you're not adding usually, or you're not subtracting each month as you do with your bills. Most of the time you're adding. So I did have to put in different formulas. It will come up, I think the original color is something like this, where everything is like a bluish gray. I did color code all of my categories here because I am that type of person. I need that kind of visual delineation. So here are my bills right here. I put bills in red because, of course, bills make you angry, right? Who wants to pay bills? We just want to keep all of our money. So whenever I come over here, my bills are listed here. My bills stay the same all the time, with the exception of Southern California Edison. It actually went up in the month of November. It jumped up to $70. It used to be $28, and I wasn't on any kind of special program, but it jumped. So I also have my debt here. I do have student loan debt. If you want to know how much I owe in student loan debt, you can check out my debt confession video. I go over that, how much debt that I do actually have. And then also I owe money to the IRS because I withheld too much one year, I believe. And so I think I'll have that paid off in 2026, probably in February of 2026. Those are the only two debts that I owe. all the other ones here, I should just clear them out because they're done. I either wrote a letter or I gave a phone call and they're all cleared out. So I need to take those off of there. But these also go to zero, or they subtract once I pay it. So I put the total amount, how much I pay, and then it will automatically calculate the balance. Here I have my bank, things that come out of the bank, like my bank fees, and my bank cushion. I always keep a bank cushion, a small bank cushion of about $24 to $25 a month. It usually rolls over, but it's there just in case I overspend in any area. I usually don't overspend though. I'm usually very, very exact with all of my spending. I'm very disciplined. And then down here, I have my savings. So I have my Fidelity and my Self Inc. are down here. And then what I've done is I've calculated how much all of this cost. So these are the items that all stay in the bank. When I get paid, I don't take any of this out because all of these, every single one of these is on automatic draft into the places in the accounts where they're supposed to go. And that number is here. On this side of my digital budget, I have everything that I'm going to cash stuff, and it's also color coded. Here is my wallet. If you've been watching my channel, you know I have a black wallet because I carry a black purse. And I get to plug in the numbers that I want to here. And then as I spend out of my wallet, I track it here and it automatically subtracts it. Here are my sinking funds. I chose purple because my binder is purple. And so this would be like car registration, car maintenance, taxes, miscellaneous, things like that. The only reason why this Southern California Edison debt, which is debt to family members, is on this side is because I'm cash stuffing it. Again, everything on this side is cash stuffed. What I did to let me know that it's actually debt is I just made it bold. So I kind of thought, well, why don't I just put it over here in my debt category? Well, because I'm cash stuffing it and then I give them the cash. So it technically it belongs over here. And I do cash stuff it into my sinking funds binder. Therefore, even though it's debt, it's cash stuffing debt. And then down here are all of my binders listed out, all of the other binders that I have. My Yellow Games binder, which is this binder. I have my personal binder, which is my white binder, my celebrations binder, which is my red binder, my month ahead binder, which is my black binder, my Tinies binder, which is my pink binder for Tiny Tuesdays, my vacation binder, which is my beautiful blue binder, and my emergency savings, which is also cash stuffed. I like to have cash emergency funds as well as high yield savings as emergency. I like to have both. One, I don't touch at all. My high yield savings, I don't touch. I never take money out of it. And then if I need money for an emergency, like I've had dental emergencies and I've had to get brakes done and things like that, I will cash stuff for it. And then if I need the emergency, I will take it out of my emergency fund. The way these work is that I usually try to come in with just about the same amount. I might adjust, say like my emergency savings. I might adjust my celebrations binder For example, because now we're in November and December, you know, those amounts looked a little bit different than they would probably throughout the rest of the year. But I don't know yet because my celebrations binder is fairly new. I think I started a celebrations binder back in May or June of this year. I'm not sure. I am not even a year old with cash stuffing yet. I decided to cash stuff back in January, like late January. I didn't start the process of cash stuffing till February, and I didn't post my first YouTube video until March. So I'm really new at cash stuffing, but over time I have evolved, obviously. I've been very committed to my cash stuffing journey, and I actually came up with this early on. I think I was inspired to do a digital budget by Monet's Money. If you're familiar with her channel, because I love spreadsheets, I said, I gotta make a spreadsheet. So this is where I put what is in the binder currently and what I'm gonna contribute to the binder, and then it comes out here. And don't worry, for things like celebrations binder, obviously, like after you've spent what you've spent, I'm only reflecting what's in the binder the next month. So for example, I've already created my December template here, and celebrations binder, the starting amount went down because by that time I would have spent my Thanksgiving money. What's great about these kinds of digital budget templates is they evolve as you evolve. So for example, I will probably create these a month ahead of time. And then as things happen in my life, all I have to do is come in here and adjust it. Adjust the number and it will automatically calculate it. So I can play with the numbers all the time. And I'm not writing it down on paper. And this works best for me because I'm often coming in here and changing. What happens is I put in the formula to add the total of this, and this, and it comes out here in green. Green stands for cash withdrawal. Oops, November. And then I put in the formula to add these two together, and this number should match the number I have up here. And as I put numbers in and out here, what's great about it is right here where it says 0. I want to show this to you. Right here where it says 0, right? And it could be anywhere in here. It doesn't matter where I change the numbers, okay? So for the sake of demonstration, I'll show you. Let's say I didn't balance it out and I said, oh, you know what? I actually want to do $50 for gas here. Oh, so no, now I gotta actually flip it again. Okay, I'll show you. So right here, if I wanted to change this to $50, notice how it now tells me that I am -$7. So I am not at 0. I have to get my budget at 0. So this needs to be, I think it was 43 for gas. Okay, yeah. And now it's back to 0. I created this for when I'm ready to go to the bank. So this whole section here with the light green all the way to the dark green represents the different denominations of money: $1, $5 bill, $10 bill, 20, 50, 100. And over here, if I said, well, I'm going to put $43 in gas, I get to come over here and think about how do I want that cash stuffed? How many 20s do I want? How many 10s? How many 5s? How many 1s? And then I go ahead and I put the number in. What I've done is I've put in the formula so that when you get to the bottom here, so each one of these, I figure out how I want my cash to come out of the bank, all right? And as I put these numbers in the way I want them, down here at the bottom, I made a formula. See, a lot of $1 bills for my binders. I put the formula so that it adds them all together. So this is a total of $55 in $1 bills. This is a total of $175 in $5 bills, a total of $150 in $10 bills, a total of $300 and $100 and $100 for one. So 100, that means I've only asked for one $100 bill, and I can go up here and you can see I only asked for one. In 50s, I only needed $100 worth, so that's two $50 bills. And you can see as I go up here, I needed a $50 bill here for my credit card, and I needed a $50 here for kiddos. Let's look at 10, because that's really easy to calculate. All of these are easy to calculate. 10, I needed $150 in $10 bills, so that's obviously 15 $10 bills. I can count. If I want to, I can go back and just count 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and that matches. The double checking method for me and triple checking and having all these safeguards really helps me a lot to not make any mistakes. So that is my digital budget. And then with this information here, I can go to the bank with my bank teller slip. And my bank absolutely loves me because I come in with my bank teller slip. All right, I'm just going to close this out. My bank teller slip is available on my Ko-fi if you want to use a bank teller slip for free. I think I give you a sheet of 20 bank teller slips. And actually, let me go show that to you right now. So this is my bank bag. It's nothing expensive. I got it from the Dollar Tree. And I thought it would make a really good bank bag, and it does. I am not a fancy person per se right now because I'm new at all of this, and I just want to get to the savings and get to paying off debt. And then I think later I'll start to buy the fancier things in life. But right now, it doesn't make any sense for me to spend a lot of money on budgeting when I'm trying to get out of debt. So yes, I bought this from the Dollar Tree. And guess what? I love it because it's big. It has a window. And my money fits in here really nicely. I can put huge amounts in here, and the whole amount fits in here very nicely. I like that it has this pouch on the back here. And this is actually where I keep my bank slips. So these are the bank teller slips. This is the one that I currently have on my Ko-fi shop. It has like a little brownish tint for the fall. And then I also have these, which are like just a plain original type style. These are not on my Ko-fi. These are. Both of them work exactly the same, whereby you will have your 1s, 5s, and 10s, and 20s, 50s, and 100s. You put the quantity and you put the amount here. So my digital budget helps me to fill this out really quickly because it has already done all the math for me. And I love that. Okay. And I just also wanted to demonstrate to you how big this pouch is. I'm going to take this money out now. But yes. Oh no, actually, this is money I need to take to the bank because I have a credit card payment. Okay. So I'll be taking this to the bank today, And it didn't come with this on it. I drew this on with Sharpie, so it says bank. Yeah, that's my bank bag. Okay, what we're here to do today is get ourselves ready for November. This is my budget planner. This represents everything that was on the left-hand side. So this is all the bills that come out. And I want to track them because I don't have them here in cash, like cash stuffing. I have them in the bank. And so I want to make sure that I'm tracking when those bills automatically come out of my bank. And when they do come out of my bank, I just put a little check mark by them. So let me give you an example. This was my November setup here. Okay. And as November was going and as my bills were coming out, when they come out, I put a black check mark that tells me it's paid, it's paid, it's paid, it's paid. So this was October's. Sorry. Duh, there's the pumpkin. This was October's. October's is all done. And we are now in the month of November. So we have a beautiful blank slate here. And I'm going to go ahead and get started on writing in the numbers. And I'll be right back. All right, so it looks like there are 30 days in November. And I had to draw a line, albeit a crooked line. I drew a line so that I could have that 30th day. I did use my Pilot Friction in brown. I'm doing brown for the numbers. And now that I've done that, I'm going to pick a washi. So November to me is like everything's brown. Even today is the most dreary day, I feel like. And I have visited London, England, Bath, and a lot of Europe. And when I visited Europe, it was around Thanksgiving time. It was cold and miserable. That's all I remember is like cold, miserable, dark, rainy. And today in Southern California, it looks like that. Thank God it doesn't feel like that, but it looks so dreary today. And it's very November. I know that people love this time of year. They love when the time rolls back and they love the darkness of it all. I really have SAD, seasonal affectedness disorder. Probably, I don't know if it's because I was born in the summer and I just don't like, I don't like winter at all. I can get through November and December because it is a festive time. But when we get to January, February, March, oh my gosh, those 3 months are the worst 3 months, and they're ugly, and there's nothing great really going on except for my kids' birthdays. But yeah, I'm definitely a spring, summer person for sure. Fall is like tolerable. Winter, no bueno. All right, so November is getting me into that whole fall vibe, the tolerable vibe. But I need to pick a washi right now to decorate the borders of my planner. And then we're going to get the stickers put in to represent all of my bills that are going to come out of my bank. And this is my washi container. I guess it has overflow of Halloween and fall deco in here. So that's okay. I'll just put it like that. But I already see Christmas. I already know I'm going to be picking this one for December. So, but it's such a brown time right now. So it's going to be between these two here. Yeah, we're just going to go brown. Let's see. Do I want this more like milk chocolatey brown, or do I want this a little more? This one's like kind of red, reddy brown. I'm going to go with the red, reddy brown. And this is a really thick washi, so I'm going to have to split it in half. So I'm going to do that off camera and I'll be right back. I just want to show off that I thought about doing it this way. I put the washi here on my paper cutter and just slid it straight down the middle, and let's see if it worked. Theoretically, this should work, right? Oh, it worked. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, for some reason that just took like an incredible, tremendous amount of effort to get the washi down on the border. I don't know why. I'm tempted to like do this inner border too, right here, just to give it a different look, because brown is not my favorite color. So yeah, I think I might do that. Be right back. Okay, got that done, and I really actually like the way this looks. It looks different from all the other washis I've put down, where it just went around the outside edge, never the inside. Let me get a darker one. Yeah, like it's always the outside. I've never really put it on the inside. So I like this for November. It's something different to look at. It isn't perfect, but it is different. All right, and I can put that washi away, and let's see, I can write the word November up here, which I think I'm going to do in, let's try purple. I hope I don't get my head in the camera. All right. I do love these Pilot friction pens because they are erasable. This little piece of plastic at the bottom, it feels like nothing special. It feels like the rest of the pen just feels like plastic. But for some reason, it actually will erase this ink. So they're not lying when they say that it's erasable. All right, so what we need to do now is we need to get my stickers. I hope this video isn't getting too long, but I realize that I do have some new subscribers who maybe are not familiar with how I manage my budget each month, and I really wanted to film this video for you. I use these stickers right here. These are very cheap stickers. They're very sticky stickers, but they're also, I shouldn't say cheap, I should say inexpensive stickers. I do a lot of shopping on that Chinese online market that shall not be named, just because everything is really inexpensive and because I am focusing on debt right now. And I have no problem with it, so I don't need to be fancy, although I wish I could be fancy, but it's just a lot smarter for me to not be fancy right now. One day I will be fancy. I will be that fancy YouTuber. I will be. All right. I aspire definitely to be that way. I'm going to cut these so that they actually fit in the spaces allotted. That means I have to cut off about that much right there. Let me make a little guideline for myself. Okay, I do think I have it cut to the right specifications here, and this is another reason why I don't want to spend a lot of money on this stuff, because I'm literally not using the part that I cut off. I haven't thought of anything I could use these for quite yet, so I'll just go ahead and use these. What I need to do right now is fill them out with all my bills, the name of my bills and the amount due. And I will fill these out before I put them on my planner. I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use a regular schmegular ballpoint pen, and I'll be right back. Okay, I do have all my bills written out here, and they are ready to go. And I can reference back to my October calendar here to know which days things go on. And I do have my set of tweezers. I am finding that with my thumbnail having this additional jewelry on it, that my thumbs are a little bit awkward. The rest of my fingers are fine, but these thumbs are a little awkward, even though I feel like my nails are so pretty. I love it. But getting back down to business, let's get these bills put on here and let's get the party started. They're so sticky. You cannot make a mistake with these stickers. They may be inexpensive, but they are not cheaply made by any stretch of the imagination. And I'm probably going to speed this up as well, just to save time. Okay, that is everything. Some of these came out a little crooked because I don't like to do this on camera because I am pretty blind. And I feel like, you know, usually I have to be like all up on stuff, but I can't do that. So this is all set. And now what I need to do is come in and do some decorations. This is my favorite part of this process. So I'm gonna move these out of the way because I gotta bring in my big old sticker box. with all my stickers and things in it and make some decisions on what I'm gonna do. I do have some nice fun things coming up. My girlfriend, like the one that went to Palm Desert with me, my 2 girlfriends from junior high school who I'm still friends with, we did a girls trip, and one of them, their birthday is in November. And then I have a friend, actually she was a hire of mine. I hired her, I supervised her, and we became like very fast friends. When I left that company, she still worked there. We were friends, and we're still friends. And she is pregnant, and so she is having a baby shower on the 23rd. I don't think I have any babyish type stickers in my sticker box. Maybe, I don't know what I can find for that. I do need to figure that out, but that's the fun of having decorations in November. So let me see. Oh, I do like some of these as well. I should probably think about maybe using and decorating with this color since I have this brown. I think that brown would be really pretty. And these just fell out, so I gotta put those back. Let's see. So I'll put those back later. Everything is falling out. Oh, I have to be very careful with these. Okay. Let's see. Probably none of my basic stickers are needed here. Unless I can't find anything for the baby shower, then I might just use a basic sticker and then write baby shower. So I'll keep that to the side. And what else? Oh, we have Thanksgiving, so that is something to think about as well. It won't be any of these food stickers though. These food stickers are so funny. Let's see. Oh, I don't need any numbers. Let's see if I have anything here that would be good. Oh, I do have one happy birthday sticker left, which is great. So I should take that out now. Do I have anything else? No, I just have one happy birthday sticker. I do have more happy birthday stickers on the way, so I'm sad that they're not here now, but at least I have one more left. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab this happy birthday sticker. Yeah. And I'm going to put this on my friend's birthday. And her name is Christine also. So of course in junior high we had to be friends, right? So I'll put happy birthday here. And that'll remind me that there's a birthday. And as far as the baby shower, maybe I can put big day. It's not my big day, it's her big day. I don't know. I don't really have anything here that represents a baby. But I will go ahead and use big day. For her baby shower. I think that's on the 23rd, yep. And then obviously we have Thursday the 27th, which is Thanksgiving. I have both of these days off, so this is perfect. Let's do a basic sticker for Thanksgiving. Let's see. And I really do want to lay down these. Hey, you. stay. I really do want to lay down these beautiful floral stickers. These stickers are really, really difficult to separate from their backing though. So I'm gonna have to struggle with that off camera for sure. But look at how beautiful these are. I mean, these are just really, does this say November, fall, or what? I want to get color. Oh, look at that. That's what I'm talking about right there. I love that. I don't, let's see. These are really nice too. I mean, the color is right, but the sentiment is still too spring for me, those kind of flower blooms. I think I'm more into like the leaves. Let's see what else we have here. This has a touch of green in it. This has a touch of purple. Whoa. Now that kind of matches with my November purple there. So that's a contender for sure. Oh, this is very pretty. Oh, I like that too. And it does have a little teensy, tiny bit of touch of purple in it. Oh, now this has even more purple in it. And I'm actually really digging that even more. I dig that a lot. I think we have our stickers because I like that so much. And yeah, we're going to stop there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use part of this here. I think I want to lay it across right here. And then I think if I could, oh, I don't think I can. I don't think that'll fit. Oh, but I really want that right there. Would it go better down here? Not really. It's still covering up stickers, to be honest, but that's really pretty. That's so pretty. And then probably this one would be better here. No, not really. Let's see. That's pretty if I put it like that. But because I like this purple so much, where is it? Oh, this one has purple too, cascading down. Oh yeah, now see, that's very pretty. I think I might do those two. Yep. Oh, here it is. Here's the other one. Like this? Is this one like this? Oh, similar, but not quite. Anything with purple in it, I'm really liking. Here it is. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, that's so many choices, so little time. Make up your mind, Christine. Hurry up. Okay, let's see. The cascading is really pretty. It kind of looks like fireworks. That's nice. Let's see. This is the sister to that one, I believe. Or are they both, they're all three unique. No, these are sisters. Okay. So there's this. There's this. Take this sister away. And there's this. This has purple in it too. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty, and I can still put my purple right here. And I think I can fill in spaces like this here. Yeah, because I need information down this side right here. So I think this is what I'm going to do. Maybe even switch these out. Yeah, maybe like this and this. Oh, I kind of like that as well. Kind of like that as well. There's no real need for me to put anything in this space right here. It's just filler. It's honestly just filler. Or what I could do is I could do matching bows across. This one across here, this one across here. So that whole top portion, and then a nice tree here. Oh, I think I found my perfect design. Okay, so I'm gonna do this off camera. Okay, so I put the stickers down, and this is what it's looking like so far. I do plan on going out to eat, out to a restaurant. I think we're going out on one of these Saturdays. I just don't know which one yet. I'm assuming we'll probably go out maybe like on the 15th, because Thanksgiving is enough of an eating day, and I probably don't want to have these too close to each other. So I'm gonna put it here and talk to my family and make sure that that is something they're okay with. Of course, I'll give my reasons why, but yeah, I think we're going to be eating out on the 15th. And that is pretty much it for November. It's a very regular month. There's nothing really special going on till the very last part. Then it's like birthdays and baby showers and Thanksgiving and all kinds of stuff. But right up here in the beginning, not much going on, just bill paying, and then we'll eat out on the 15th, hopefully. The last thing that I need to do now is I tend to track all my bills and which accounts they come out of. I do have 2 checking accounts, so I will track which ones come out of one and which ones come out of the other. And I'm going to do that on this side. Actually, that is not the last thing I need to do. The last thing I need to do is put my my budgeting affirmation for the month, but I'll do that last. I will go ahead, and since I'm in this purple brown mood, I'm going to do purple. I'm going to do brown, and I'm going to do orange. I know it's very on the nose, but what other month can you just be that on the nose about? You know, these winter months, these are the colors. So these are the colors I'm going to use. I'm going to write out all my bills that are coming out in purple, and then I'm going to differentiate the 2 accounts with these 2 colors. So let me do that off camera so that this video doesn't get too long. Okay, I did go ahead and write down baby shower here in pink because my girl is having a girl. I did write down a happy birthday to Christine here, and I wrote Thanksgiving here. And what I want to do is I want to add like a cute sticker to this one for the baby shower right there, even though I just covered up 23. And then for Thanksgiving, I want to add this cute little mushroom. Just so it has something and it's not just super boring. And I think that's going to do it for decorations this time. And now I'm going to pick out my affirmation, which looks like it's probably going to go right here in this first square. So what we have is never spend your money before you have it. I think that one applies to me. New Monday, new week, new goals. So we're not going to do that one. Great things never came from comfort zone. Make it happen and don't wait for opportunity, create it. Ooh. This one's a little long. It says never spend your money before you have it. That is good for me as well as this one. Let's see. I might actually go with that one. Plan to save, manage for opportunity. Okay, and then these are like pay your debts first, and then you can and you will. I like that too. Let's do either this one or this one, depending on if this would even fit in that space. It does. So I'm going to go ahead and do that because not that I'm really bad at doing that. I used to be bad at doing that. And that's how I got into credit card debt. But what I've been doing lately is like going, oh, I'll put it on my credit card and then I will cash stuff it later, which works every single time. But then I get to the point where it's like, I should have saved that credit card for something more important, and I could have used it for that. And it's like, oh, I instead of using it for something really important, I'm using it for something frivolous. And earlier I said I was only going to use my credit card for groceries only. And I have been doing that, but it has started to bleed over into like groceries and non-groceries, you know, things that are like personal, but maybe I'll pick up when I'm at Target getting groceries, stuff like that. That's that kind of spending that, you know what, since that keeps rearing its ugly head in my life, I really want to get a hold and a grip on it. So I think I'm going to put this here just to remind me. Well, it's there now. Just to remind me that, yeah, be a little bit more wise. Even if you can cash stuff it, that doesn't mean you need to. So this one says, never spend your money before you have it. Put the credit cards down, everybody. Just put them down. Pencils down. Credit cards down. And just go with what Dave Ramsey says. And he says, if you can't pay for it in cash, you don't need to be paying for it. It doesn't mean I'm not paying my credit cards off. It just means that I am doing future cash. And even though the future cash is there and I cash stuff for it and it works, I shouldn't be doing it as much as I did it in the month of October. So this is my planner. This is how it's looking for November. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you're new to my channel, now you understand exactly how I cash stuff. And by the way, I can just demonstrate to you right off the bat that when something is finished or paid out of my account, that I check it off. And already my Wells Fargo 1 account, because I have 2 accounts, Wells Fargo 1 and Wells Fargo 2. That bank fee has already drafted for the month. So I can put a check mark by that because that's been paid. All right. And we are obviously on Saturday. Today is Saturday when I'm filming this. So all of these bills have yet to come out. I hope that this video helps my new subscribers to my channel to understand how I do a very simple budget using both my digital planner and this paper planner for all of my bills as they come out, and how that all translates into bills and cash. So thank you for watching my video. Thank you for watching me set this up. I hope it wasn't too all over the place. I felt like I couldn't make great decisions quickly this time. But I think the weather is definitely affecting me. I get like this in this gloomy weather. But anyway, I hope you have a beautiful, bright and sunny November day. And please like and subscribe. I don't do these kind of videos very often, so if you didn't like it, I don't blame you. If you got something out of it though, I'm here to educate and share what I do, so hopefully it will inspire you if you're totally new to cash stuffing and you're wondering what is a easy way for me to stay on top of everything that comes out of my account, as well as how do I separate it and track it from the cash that I will end up stuffing. My channel is really, really simple, and I show you how to do that in a very simple way, and it works for me very well. So I hope this was helpful to you. And stay psyched for saving, everyone, and I'll see you later. Bye.